Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
Canadian PM Trudeau refused Air India One service offered by India, chose to wait. 11 killed, 12 injured in Rajasthan's Bharatpur as trailer rams into bus on highway. India bloc's coordination committee meeting today to discuss seat sharing for 2024 elections. Heavy rains triggers landslide on Jammu-Rajouri highway, showers continue in UP. Hi, this is Khushi Chauhan and you're watching Pacific One News. The news web leader, your exposure to the world. When Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was held up in India for 2 days owing to a technical glitch in the aircraft, New Delhi offered him the service of Air India One. The report said the Canadian side declined that offer and instead chose to wait for the backup. Trudeau and his team were supposed to fly out of India on Sunday evening after the conclusion of the G20 event in New Delhi, but he could do so finally on Tuesday afternoon after the replacement arrived. The report that the Canadian side declined India's offer comes amid India-Canada ties turning frosty over the Khalistan issue. A trailer rammed into a bus, killing 11 people in Rajasthan's Bharatpur district. The massive accident took place on the Jaipur-Agra highway near Hantra in Bharatpur district. The bus was on its way from Gujarat to Mathura in Uttar Pradesh when the accident occurred around 4:30 a.m. The bus had halted at Antra flyover in the Lakhanpur area where the trailer rammed into it from behind. 5 men and 6 women died on the spot. The police said later the toll went up as Bharatpur SP Mridul Kachawa confirmed that 11 people died in the accident. The meeting of the 14-member coordination committee of the India bloc, which is the top decision-making body of the grouping, will be held at the residence of Nationalist Congress Party chief Sharad Pawar in Delhi. Over 2 dozen opposition parties have formed the Indian National Developmental Inclusive Alliance to take on the BJP-led National Democratic Alliance unitedly in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. The coordination committee would act as the top decision-making body of the opposition alliance. Leaders of India parties in their last meeting in Mumbai constituted the 14-member coordination committee to chalk out further program of the bloc. Hundreds of commuters were stranded after heavy rain triggered landslides on the Jammu-Rajouri highway. Traffic on the route remained affected for many hours due to landslides, leaving commuters stranded. Several parts of the state have been receiving heavy rains for the past few days. 9 more people died in the last 24 hours as heavy rains continue to lash Uttar Pradesh for the 3rd day, taking the death toll to 28. Roof collapses, cases of drowning and deaths due to lightning were reported in parts of the state. In the past 48 hours, more than 100 mm of rainfall was recorded in 7 districts of the state, and 10 other districts recorded 50 mm of rain, a senior official said. Former Chief of Army Staff General Manoj Narwane shared a map of China on his X handle, saying finally someone got the map of China as it really is. This came days after Beijing on August 28 released the 2023 edition of the Standard Map of China that included Taiwan, the South China Sea, Arunachal Pradesh and Aksai Chin as Chinese territories. The map was dismissed by India, which also lodged a strong protest with China over its so-called standard map, laying claim over Arunachal Pradesh and the Aksai Chin. Now it's time for a short break. We'll be back soon.
Pacific One News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
The political situation was all right.
हर कीमत पर भारत की एकता अखंडता की रक्षा की जाएगी.
Who? What? When? Why? Your curiosity is our priority. Who trumped the political tussle? Who showed their power muscle? Scaling new peaks in science and tech. Are they keeping the global warming in check? From foreign policies to international disputes, we keep an eye on India's rise to superpower. We bring you news as is. No opinions, no agenda, no masala. Keep calm and access top stories right in your palm. We bring you news that you can
के
use.
हालात को देखते हुए देश में ये लॉकडाउन 21 दिन का होगा।
Cruising through the alleys, towns and metros. Every moment of importance. From geopolitical moves to hyper-local news. We bring you what's happening in India. New outlook, new thoughts, news with the views. Pacific One News, the news web leader. Your exposure to the world.
So we are back after a break. Now moving ahead. One suspected Pakistani terrorist and an army soldier were killed in a gunfight in Jammu and Kashmir's Rajouri. Besides, 3 security personnel were injured in the exchange of fire. Kent, a 6-year-old Indian Army dog, died while protecting a soldier during an encounter in Rajouri. The dog, who was leading a column of soldiers, was caught amid heavy firing. Additional Director General of Police, Jammu Zone, Mukesh Singh, said the encounter broke out between terrorists and security forces in Narla village. 1 terrorist and an army soldier were killed while 3 security personnel, 2 army jawans and 1 special police officer were injured in the gunfight. A 12-hour drama unfolded in Delhi after the security team at a 5-star hotel, where the Chinese delegation for the G20 summit had checked in, noticed a member carrying a bag with unusual dimensions. The security personnel at the Taj Palace Hotel, however, allowed the bags following the diplomatic protocols. Later, in one of the rooms occupied by the delegation, a hotel employee spotted suspicious equipment inside 2 bags. After the security department was informed, the officials requested the delegation members to put the bags through a scanner, but they resisted that. The India Meteorological Department has forecasted light rains and thunderstorms in parts of Delhi through the week till Tuesday, even as the capital recorded a maximum of 34.5 degrees Celsius, 1 degree above normal, and a minimum of 24.8 degrees Celsius, 1 notch below normal, in the last 24 hours till 8:30 am. Delhi will have generally cloudy sky on Wednesday with very light rain or drizzle at 1 or 2 places. The maximum and minimum temperatures would be around 35 degrees Celsius and 26 degrees Celsius respectively, MIT officials said. A.R. Rahman has been under the receiving end of criticism for the past 2 days after his concert was called out for mismanagement. Though he and ACTC Events have apologized and promised refund, many felt that they were tone deaf in their responses. Now Rahman's team have been reaching out to those who were denied entry despite having valid tickets. They are now sending emails to fans with a heartfelt apology. A.R. Rahman partnered with ACTC Events for his concert, Marakuma Nenjam. The event took place at Adityaram Palace in Chennai on September 10. Rahman and ACTC Events were slammed for poor crowd control. Women were allegedly molested, children were displaced, elderly people suffered injuries. Anurag Kashyap has given many box office hits in Bollywood. His unique style of direction is often chaotic, yet beautiful. The filmmaker has also been vocal about the box office flops he faced. In a recent interview, Anurag Kashyap explained why he never attempted to make moves with big stars like Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan. He said that one cannot experiment much with big celebrities because of their large fandoms. Though I came here to make films, there was a time when I succumbed to it. Everybody was telling me, without stars you are doing this. Imagine what you will do with stars. That's when the tide turns the other way and the slide starts. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.
Pacific One News, the news web leader. Your exposure to the world.